What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this POV review by Autobahn. My name is Max, and today we are checking out another viewer's car. This is Quinten's Peugeot 308 GTI. Now, you can submit your car by sending us an email or a DM on Instagram, but Quinten spotted us in the wild. We were in the M3 and we got to talking at the traffic light, and we were like, man, you have such a cool car. Later on, he sent us a message on Instagram asking if we wanted to drive it. Well, of course we do. It is a 308 GTI 263 from 2018, and it is one of the most underappreciated hatchbacks, hot hatches there have ever been. I think this is probably, maybe my favorite of them all. It is super light. It only weighs 1280 kilos. It's quick, it looks really good, and well, I'm going to review it. We'll do an all-in-one video today. So I have a couple of sound clips, we'll do a Dragy measurement and just a full review. So yeah, hope you enjoy it. Let's get started. We've got this two-tone spec, blue and black. Very, very cool. Also available in red and black, but I think this blue and black is very cool. This is a facelift car, so it was facelifted I think in 2017 or 18 as well, and it got a new grille and some horizontal slats down there. Now, as I said, it's a 263 version, which means it is an OPF version. Beforehand we had the 250 and the 270. They then dropped the 250 because everyone just went for the 270, obviously. 263 horsepower, 340 newton meters, which is 10 newton meters more than before. So let's have a look-see. We've got these gorgeous wheels, absolutely lovely. Love the design of this, with behind that 390mm Alcon brakes, very good brakes. Again, I've said this before many times, if you have a light car, it's so much easier on the brakes. Time and time again, when we drive fast and heavy cars, you know, the brakes are just the first things to go. They just give up. So this little Peugeot doesn't need super strong brakes to still have very good braking performance, if you get my drift. Around that, we've got Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires. These are 235s at the front, and this is a 19-inch wheel. Little GTI badge, black mirror caps, and then the very original, like diagonal two-tone color comes in. Do we have 235s all around? Yep. And then at the rear we've got a lovely exhaust, beautifully finished. Look at that fitment in the bumper here. That is very snug, absolutely gorgeous, with a little, what is that? Can you see that? There's like a knight's armor in there around the little exhaust tailpipe. That is very strange. Anyway, exhaust, there's the big silencer, and yeah, as I said, there's an OPF in place now. Quinten is thinking about doing a stage 1 or even stage 2 tune and removing the OPF and doing like a Miltec exhaust, which would be very, very cool. And if he decides to do that, he will be back. So that is very nice. And this is what the fuss is all about. This little 1.6 liter turbocharged engine. It is a hot hat. That is basically how to describe it. It is pumped up, it is aggressive, it wants to go. It doesn't have a lot of power down low. It just wants you to rev it out, and yeah, it's just a lot of fun. So for the later version, this 263 version, as I said, you get a little bit more torque, but it's available a little bit later. 2100 RPM instead of 1900, and you get 7 horsepower less than before. But 0 to 100 time is the same as before, 6 seconds. So I don't think it hurts that much. Lovely little engine. And then another really good thing in this car, the seats. Look at those beautiful, soft, squishy, supportive bucket seats or sports seats. Very, very good. Look at that bolstering on your shoulder. That is lovely. good side bolstering as well, absolutely perfect seating position. And then the most stupid thing they've ever done at Peugeot Sport. I hope that the guys at Peugeot Sport didn't really have anything to do with this and it was a marketing thing, but yeah, the little iCockpit steering wheel. I've gone back and forth many times with the PR lady from Peugeot who said, okay, you have to get your seating position right and then set the steering wheel so that you can see the dials, right? Because now it's right in front of everything. So that meant, this is my seating position, that meant that I had to put the steering wheel like this, which is just weird. It's way too low, it's way too close to my knees, my legs. It just doesn't work. So I always end up just doing that and don't giving a damn about the speedometer and everything. I can just see the red line, which is my second pet peeve about this car. There are three. So one is the steering wheel, which is stupid. Two is the rev counter that doesn't have a red line anymore if you go to sport mode. As you can see, it turns red. You don't have a red line. I mean, you know it's there, but still, it's stupid. And then number three is the fake sound. This is like the first time they did this, I think, and it was a very early version. So this is normal mode. Perfectly fine. Then you turn on sport mode. And you get this weird howling sound that completely overpowers the sound of the car, which is just very annoying. So as I said, we're doing one video, so I'm also going to do the measurements. That's the Dragy, the GPS device we always use. It's not just an app, it's also a GPS device. So if you want one of those, use code 308 GTI for a 10% discount. So that's 15 euros, 16 euros off on a Dragy. Go check it out. We're going to do a 0 to 100 to see if I can get close to the factory claim of 6 seconds. Oh, it is such a good car. This drivetrain feels so eager to go. It's such a quick little car. 1280 kilos is just, back then even, was so light. It's like 100 kilos lighter than a Hyundai i30N, which is significant in this weight class. So the steering is very direct, and if you combine that with the little steering wheel, it is something you need to get used to. And again, that fake sound is just so stupid. So this is normal mode. It's so much better because you can actually hear the engine. I might just keep it in normal for now. I mean, you're not getting any extra power if you go to sport mode. So, yeah. Alright, so little launch, 0 to 100. I'll put on sport mode, otherwise there will be comments. So that's 6.4. Definitely a lot of wheel spin. I can definitely do better than that. Oh, but just throwing it into a corner is so rewarding in this car. It sort of invites you to have fun, right? It's telling you to. Do you also lose your digital speedo when you go to sport mode? Okay, we're definitely not going to turn that on. I'm happy I saw that. Okay, so another little launch. that's 627. Okay, so 6 seconds definitely possible if you have the traction. Let me get the speed or the screen recording going for you guys. Top speed is 250. You also have CarPlay, by the way, in there, so the system is fine. Everything is in there you would need, but yeah, it's nice to have CarPlay. Oh, that's for this. So, am I actually allowed to change that? No, I don't think so. Okay, so yeah, sport mode off. Top speed 250. Stop. Here we go. So it pulls nicely. I mean, the Autobahn is not really where hot hatches usually shine, but I feel like this has enough power to still kind of be fun on the Autobahn. That was a 17 second, yeah. Should be able to do a little bit quicker than that, I think, but I also think that the last time around we did 16 seconds. Here we go, third gear. So I can't see the rev limiter. It's somewhere along these lines. Here we go. Ah, that's a shame. I think we can make it, yeah. 15.93, okay. All right, so 15.9, 100 to 200, I'm happy with that. Very nice. It's quiet for quite a firm hot hatch that has no adjustable dampers. It's actually pretty okay comfort wise as well. That's very good. Those bumps, that's very good. All right, so let's do one more 100 to 200 measurement. Here we go, third gear. Going to shift a little bit earlier this time and see if that makes a difference. Yes, it does. 15.7. This is a good car. People should buy this car. It's got a limited slip diff at the front, a mechanical one, a proper one. It's so much fun. It's practical as well. It's handsome. That's like almost 250 on the speedo, I think. That is very, very good. Brakes. Very good as well. Yes. What a good little car. I'm so happy that it holds up after all these years. It's as good as I remember from like 6 years ago. Oh. When that turbo kicks in, it's got some power. Come on, that is very nice. Accelerating out of the corner there. There we go. What a lovely, lovely car. Quinten, you've got an amazing car here. I totally get why you bought it. It is more fun than most other hot hatchbacks because it feels light, it feels agile, it feels like it wants to go. It's pumped up, it's aggressive. I love that. And still I feel like it's comfortable and practical enough that you can use it as a daily, and yeah, amazing. So people, go and buy these 308s while you can, because it is seriously underappreciated and it deserves more credit. So Quinten, thank you so much for letting me have a go in it. I really appreciate it, and if you decide to tune it, you're more than welcome to come back. To you guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. You can subscribe by clicking the big button in the middle. You can also check out this video or this playlist, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye.